Allow me to introduce myself. I am Denial. We thank you for coming tonight and ask that you keep an open mind and a closed cell phone. What is grief? How do we respond to loss? For some, there seems to be no pain, but for others, it is almost unbearable. But what seems to be similar in all of us is this: we all must heal in whatever way works best for us. Elizabeth Kubler-Ross, renowned psychiatrist, outlined what she believed to be the 5 stages of grief: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and acceptance. This model has been adapted over the years, but still remains a valid way of understanding how we heal from loss. The process may take years. We don't have yours tonight, but only a brief moment. Please bear with us as we explore Dr. Kubler-Ross's vision. Denial sometimes manifests itself as a numbness or vacuum. Someone experiencing this manifestation of the model may feel the other person nearby, even to the point of hearing their voice. We cannot believe they are gone, so we simply deny ourselves the capacity to fully comprehend their absence. We may also believe that there is some kind of mistake or that somehow we can change the outcome. While unrealistic, it keeps us from being immediately overwhelmed. It is a natural part of the healing process.
Tristan, we can't move anywhere if you refuse to talk about what's bothering you.
What's bothering me? What's bothering me is being forced to be here when I'm fine.
Yeah, this blows. There's nothing wrong with us.
Well, that's debatable. You were sent home from school yesterday for yelling at your teacher in the middle of the hall. So, what was that about?
I woke up late, had to skip breakfast, and missed the bus. Then my dad told me I'd have to walk if I missed the bus again. I know, not exactly a major life event, but I guess it put me in a pissy mood.
Yeah, and not to mention the surprise quiz in chemistry and mystery meat for lunch. I mean, what's up with that?
But that's not really why we're here, is it, Tristan?
Why should I know why we're here?
As far as I'm concerned, I don't need to be here at all. I'm fine.
Yeah, me too.
Tristan, we can't move forward until you admit what's wrong. You're gonna need to say it out loud.
Out loud. Okay, here it is. This sucks.
Yeah,
You suck. This whole school, no wait, this whole town sucks.
right? I can't wait to get out of here.
Well, it's obvious we're not accomplishing anything here, so I do believe we're done for now.
Good. I was already done.
We're only done for today. We still have sessions. I'll see you at the same time tomorrow.
That's blackmail.
Smooth. I guess that's how you make the big bucks though, right?
Right, what a scam.
I'll see you tomorrow, Tristan. Oh, and don't worry, we'll get through this together.
Whatever.
What a crock. Talk about your feelings. Open up. Bend over and take it like an adult.
Screw it. It's all a joke.
What?
I said screw it.
Yeah, well, screw you, Doc.
Right? What a scam.
A total waste of time. They keep acting like there's supposed to be something wrong with me. Like I'm not normal if there isn't something wrong. I thought normal meant nothing is wrong. Maybe if I start climbing the walls or chasing cats around, they'd feel I was finally normal. Maybe I should. Maybe I should start acting crazy so they'll finally think I'm sane. Maybe I should start talking to myself. Get a grip, Tristan.
Let's get out of here. Let's go to the pizza palace.
Mom, can you come pick me up? Yeah, I know. I had another stupid counseling session. Yeah, I know, but this time it wasn't my fault. Fine. I'll walk over to the pizza palace and get something. If you can't come get me, I'll need my strength for the long walk home. Yeah, I know, but I don't want to wait that long. I'm hungry now. You know what? Never mind. Thanks a ton. Thanks for nothing. Come on, Jamie.
Are you ready to talk yet?
No.
What am I supposed to talk about?
Well, how about we start with what happened last week?
Nothing.
Last week?
Yes, last week.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. It may not feel good talking about it, but ignoring it doesn't mean it didn't happen.
I'm not ignoring anything. Nothing happened.
Yeah, nothing.
Then what about the accident? That
What
was
accident?
nothing?
It was an accident. They happen all the time, all over the place.
Yes, but you don't lose a friend in accidents all the time.
What accident? Lose who?
This wasn't just an ordinary accident, was it, Tristan? Tristan? Please, believe me, it'll get better if you will open up about it.
Maybe I don't need anything to get better. Maybe I don't want to open up. Maybe I'm fine just the way I am.
I know I am.
Tristan, this isn't helping.
No? Then how is it supposed to get better? Huh? Tell me that. How does it get better when my best friend is gone?
Who's gone?
What do I do now?
We just have to do the best we can. But the fact that you can finally say it means that maybe you can start to heal.
Yeah, well, I don't want to heal. I just want my friend back.
Anger is a valid emotion and perfectly natural when facing a loss. We may feel angry at ourselves for not being there to help them, or angry at them for leaving us, or for not saying goodbye. We may feel angry at the circumstances, at the one we lost, or at life in general. But it is also a necessary emotion in dealing with loss. We may feel disconnected and alone. Anger connects us and brings us back. In fact, while we do need to control our anger, it is necessary that we let ourselves feel and express it.
All right, let's close out your groups and come back to your seats. So, in your discussion groups, we were talking about the scene where Hamlet finds out that Ophelia is dead after taking her own life. Now, what did you decide was Laertes responsible for this? Yes.
Wasn't he trying to jump in the grave?
No, he did jump in the grave and then asked them to bury him with her. Gross.
I thought it was Hamlet that jumped in the grave.
He did, but only after Laertes did. And then he was like, "You were just her brother. I loved her more. I need a crocodile for her." And they started fighting, and then Hamlet's mom was like, "No, don't hurt him. He's crazy." And then Hamlet was like, "I'm out, dog."
What he actually said is, the cats will mew and dog will have his day.
Professor Simpkins, what does that even mean?
It means I'll be back.
So, why did Laertes and Hamlet both want to be buried with Ophelia, as they said, both the quick and the dead?
Because they're both idiots?
Ouch.
How so, Tristan?
Ophelia wasn't worth all of that. She was just some dumb chick who couldn't make up her mind about things.
What? She was Laertes' sister. She was supposed to marry Hamlet. She wasn't just some dumb chick. She was a little, what's the word?
Naive? In theatre, she's called an ingenue. It means she was totally innocent in life. True, she was confused at times. And true, the literary world is still a little divided on whether her death was an accident or if she took her own life. But everyone loved her, especially Laertes and Hamlet.
Right, because they were idiots. She's dead and they think that's the end. Like nothing good will ever happen again just because she's gone. And everyone just keeps being sad about her being gone and ignoring all the crap that's still going on.
Well, don't you think they deserve to spend at least a little time grieving over the loss of this beautiful girl that they loved so much.
Fine. Boo-hoo. She's dead, and they're sad. I bet she didn't think about that, did she? Oh, I love Hamlet so much. I guess it would be better if I was dead. She didn't care about them at all. If she did, she'd have stuck around. She didn't care that they would be sad. She only cared about herself. And now she's gone, they just have to get on with their life. She was just stupid.
Well, what's that about?
Tristan, I'm
And
sorry.
now everyone's just like, oh, come on, Hamlet, maybe you should talk about it. Maybe if you talk about it, it will be like she didn't die. Like, all you have to do is say she's dead, and everything is poof, now you have a perfect life. Well, it's not perfect, it sucks.
I think maybe we'll just move on. Everyone, grab a sheet of paper. Let's work on our essays. Tristan, can I see you after class?
Ha, busted.
Whatever.
All right, everyone. That's it for today. Don't forget, we're finishing up Act 5 Hamlet tomorrow. We're to discuss not only Hamlet, but Horatio and Fortinbras. See if you can find any connections. Now, Tristan, I know you're going through a tough time right now.
Oh, is that what I'm doing?
Tristan, I am not the enemy here.
That's debatable.
I really do just want to help you, but your issues are interfering with class right now.
Oh, so now there are issues? Huh? Is that what I have? And here all this time I just thought that my best friend had died.
Yes, that happened. But none of us were responsible for that. But you're taking it out on us anyway. It was nobody's fault. It was just an accident.
Who's gone?
Just an accident? Just an accident! No, stubbing your toe is just an accident. Spilling milk on the counter is just an accident. My friend was killed.
Yes, and it was a tragedy. Truly.
Oh, true. I guess now that we can agree it was truly a tragedy, then everything's better, right?
I didn't say that.
Jamie is gone. Dead. And we'll never see each other again. We'll never eat lunch together, or text each other, or laugh, or anything. Ever again.
I know, Tristan, and I'm sorry. I wish I could do something to help ease your pain.
Yeah, well, you can't. But thanks for playing.
I'm dead? What the hell? I don't feel dead. I don't even remember dying. They said it was some sort of accident. I'm even still wearing my school clothes. I was supposed to go to the homecoming dance next month. Well, crap.
Bargaining is the stage of false hope. It is the endless string of ifs. If only I'd been there. If only I'd done more. If only God would take me instead. If only. Bargaining is often accompanied by feelings of grief and can leave us feeling empty and alone, and often prolongs our journey toward healing. The most important aspect of bargaining is the realization that bad things happen in life, regardless of anything we do. It is the knowledge that we're only human and we can't control the situation, nor can we change it. It is the realization that we have to move on with our lives in order to heal.
And the next thing I knew, I was yelling at Professor Simpkins. I don't even know where that came from.
And how did that make you feel?
I kind of felt hollow.
How so?
It was like I had been holding on to it, and now that it was out, there was nothing in its place. I was just empty.
And how do you feel now?
I just miss Jamie.
I'm right here, doofus.
I just want my friend back.
Well, we know that isn't possible, but is there something more attainable you can set your sights on? Any plans or goals? It helps to have something worth working towards.
Well, me and Jamie were planning on double dates to homecoming. That's obviously not gonna happen.
Could you go on a single date? Or maybe with another group of friends?
You should totally go with Chip and Barb. That would be awesome.
Well, my friend Chip mentioned he was gonna take Barb Somerville, and they were looking for some people to go with that night.
That sounds like a great idea. Is this Chip a stable individual?
Ha!
Not exactly, but he's not depressing, so it might be fun. I just can't see myself laughing it up without Jamie there. It feels wrong.
Why? Would Jamie not want you to have fun?
Jamie so wants you to have fun.
It's not that. It's just... Me and Jamie have been friends for so long. I don't know how to function alone.
You're not alone, Tristan. You never were.
I just keep thinking, maybe if I had been there.
Tristan, you can't think like that. You don't know what would have happened if you had been there. And there's no way you could. You could have both been killed. It could have been you that had died.
Well, that would have been better.
Tristan, don't say that. You have so much more to experience in this life.
You think I want you dead? I don't want me dead. But I especially don't want you dead.
I just don't know what to do. Jamie and I have been friends for so long. We've spent every possible hour together for the last 15 years. We were best friends when we were in diapers. And now...
Now it feels like you've lost your best friend.
Chris, I'm sorry.
I never lied to you, Tristan. This isn't easy. In fact, it's one of the hardest things you're gonna do in your entire life. You'll get through it.
Well, it doesn't feel like it. I just want Jamie back.
The stage of depression is the one most commonly associated with grief. It's the feeling of helplessness, hopelessness, and isolation. People unable to make their way past this stage commonly have the feeling of being overwhelmed. Some may even consider taking their own lives. The stage of depression is the one most commonly associated with grief. It can cause actual physical pain and even lead to illness. No one should face depression alone. There are always avenues of help.
Tris, why don't you stop spending so much time on that game and get some fresh air? You've hardly spent any time outside in over a week.
Mom, we're playing a game here.
I just don't feel like going out right now, Mom.
I know, sweetheart, but sometimes that's when you need it the most.
It's like a fortune cookie.
Maybe, but all I ever did was go over to Jamie's house. Or Jamie would come over here.
We'd go online, or we'd talk. We'd play games. I'm doing that now.
I know, honey. And I'm sorry, but I'm just worried about you. Ever since Jamie, well, you haven't really been yourself.
Jamie died, Mom. You all expect me to say it, but you can't? That's the word you're looking for, died. You remember Jamie, right? My best friend?
Chris.
I know the word, Tris. And I miss Jamie too. I wasn't sure if you were comfortable talking about it yet.
No, Mom, I'm not comfortable talking about how my best friend in the whole world died and how we'll never see each other again. I'm not comfortable talking about how life used to be good and now it sucks.
I know, honey. I know it's not easy going through this.
Easy? This is so hard, Mom. What am I supposed to do? Just pretend the last 15 years of my life didn't happen? Just paste a smile on my face and ignore the hole in my chest.
No, you just gotta do your best to carry on and live your life. You can't bury yourself in video games.
Well, life happens to suck right now. So excuse me from trying to distract myself from feeling like I wish I had died too. Every time I stop and think about it, it hits me again and again. It's like being run over by a truck, and then I remember Jamie was killed by a truck. And then I'm just like, screw it all. Nothing matters anyway.
Tristan, language.
Sorry, but it doesn't change the fact that nothing I do matters.
Oh, honey, you can't think like that. The things you do matter. You matter, especially to me.
And to me.
Yeah, she's right. You just gotta keep fighting.
The only thing that matters to you is me looking like the perfect child. There can't be someone in this house who isn't picture perfect.
We've never said that.
Right, that's not true. And it's not fair either. We don't expect you to be perfect, but we do want you to be happy.
Yeah, well, I'm not, okay? And I don't know how soon I will be. Or if I ever will be. Being sad doesn't make me a bad person.
Of course it doesn't, sweetheart. We just don't want you to feel like you can't ever be happy. Sometimes you need to take time to cry. Other times, you need to take care of yourself physically so that your temporary sadness doesn't become a permanent health problem.
What do you even know about it?
Apologize to your mother, right now. That is no way to speak to her.
Yeah, that's your mom, Tris.
Sorry, Mom, but you guys just don't understand.
We do more than you think. You don't remember your Nana, do you?
Not really. I was too young when she died.
Well, I wasn't. She came here to live with us the last 7 months of her life.
I don't remember.
No way you should. You were still in diapers when she passed. But I was here the whole time. So dementia took over her mind and eventually her body. For the last 3 months, she didn't even know who I was. And I barely recognized her.
And for the last little bit, she got worse and worse, and it got harder and harder to care for her. Sometimes she got rude, and other times, she even tried to escape the house.
Whoa.
Ditto, wow.
I was the one that found her the day she was taken. Your father was on a business trip. He came home early, but I still had to call the hospital and plan the funeral and make all the other arrangements.
I'm sorry I didn't know.
That was one of the hardest things I've ever seen your mother go through.
That's not the point, Tris. The point is, I have lost someone very close to me, and I know how it goes.
Aw, I love you guys.
Tris.
I know. I should go outside.
Actually, I was going to say you should go take a shower. You smell awful.
Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad.
The final stage of dealing with grief is acceptance. This stage doesn't mean that everything is suddenly wonderful. It doesn't mean you won't feel sad anymore. It doesn't mean that the loss was okay. But what it does mean is that we can begin to heal. We can engage with friends, rejoin the world, and make our way through life again. This stage will need adjustments and then readjustments. It will require work. But it will mean that we're no longer just trying to survive. We can finally begin to thrive again.
I really think you've made some great progress, Tristan. I'm impressed that you're as aware of your own feelings as you seem to be. I think the healing process will move more fully now.
Is that when it stops hurting?
No, Tristan. I'm afraid it never stops hurting. This will hurt for the rest of your life. But through all of this, you've gotten stronger. You'll be able to bear it.
So this was all just a waste of time.
Oh, heavens no, Tristan. That was exactly the point of all of this. You see, there are only two ways of responding to loss. We either let it make us stronger, or we let it make us weaker. Weakness only leads to sickness and multiplies the loss.
And what does the other do?
Well, it makes us able to manage pain.
But what if I can't?
You can. You will. And when it gets too hard, talk to someone. Talk to a friend. Talk to a favorite teacher. Talk to your mother and father.
Tristan. I just don't know what to do. I feel so alone.
What's this crap? Do not get me started on this again.
I know. And I know it doesn't help all that much, but you're not alone. You have so many people around you who care about you. And there are others around you who are also grieving.
Like who?
Well, for one, Jamie's parents. Have you talked to them since the accident?
No, I haven't had the time.
Haven't had the time or haven't had the strength?
A little of both, I guess.
Wow, I've been so focused on myself, I haven't even gone to go check in on my folks.
Don't you think they would appreciate a visit? They're feeling many of the same things that you are. It could help if you could share some of that.
Yeah, I guess.
I'm gonna go see them right now. Maybe I'll see you there, and if I don't, I'll be fine.
Yeah, I really do think it would help all of you if you could share some of your feelings.
Yeah, maybe. I guess I can go see how they're doing.
Well, that's our time for today. Is there anything else you need from me before we end?
Not that I can think of.
All right then, Tristan. I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay. And Dr. Pace?
Yes?
Thanks.
You're completely welcome.
Professor Simpkins?
Yes? Oh, Tristan. Hi. How are you today?
I'm better. Thanks.
That's good. How can I help you?
I just wanted to apologize for last week.
Thank you, Tristan. I appreciate that. I can't begin to imagine what you've been going through this last week.
It hasn't been a good week. And I'm still not good. But I think someday I will be.
That's great, Tristan. And please, let me know if there's anything I can do to help.
I will. Well, see ya.
Alright, Tristan. See you later. Oh, don't forget, we're finishing a batch fight, Hamlet, tomorrow.
Right. Totally on that.
I bet you are. Bye, Tristan.
Bye. Mom, Dad?
Yes?
Oh, Tris, you startled me. Are you feeling any better?
Yeah, I am, but I wanted to ask you guys a question.
What is it, sweetheart?
Yeah, that's ominous.
Just a small favor.
Anything, honey.
Could we do something together today?
What'd you have in mind, T?
Well, first I want to visit Jamie's grave.
Of course, sweetheart.
Then can we just go do something?
Like what?
I don't know. I just don't want to be alone.
Oh, Tris, you're never alone.
I know.
Well, gotta go grab my shoes.
Thanks. I don't really know how this is supposed to work.
Kind of a new thing for me too.
I really miss you.
I miss you too.
I decided to go homecoming with Chip and Barb.
That's awesome. Do not let that idiot talk you into doing anything too stupid.
It'll be okay, I guess, as long as he doesn't do anything too stupid. This is so dumb. I don't know why I'm feeling like this. It's not like you're right here making fun of me.
Nah, I'll wait until you're gone.
I think I'm gonna go apply to work at the record store. You remember you used to look at all the old vinyls?
Yeah, they had some sick stuff.
I'll try to visit every now and then. I don't know how much I can or how much I should.
Don't worry about it. I'll be okay.
I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I have to find a way to start living again.
Don't rub it in.
Sorry, I'm gonna go spend the day with the old people. We're gonna take in a movie, maybe some dinner or something.
Tell them I say hi. Or didn't, since you can't hear me.
I miss you.
You already said that.
I love you, Jane.
I love you too, T.
Bye, Jamie.
Bye, doofus.
Grief is not the end. There are avenues of help and ways to share your burden and promote healing. Reach out to someone. Find a counselor. Get a hold of a doctor.
Talk to a friend.
Or family member. If you have thoughts of suicide or of harming yourself, please call 988, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline.
Grief is a natural emotion. You are not alone, and there are avenues of help.